Good morning. Test, test. There we go. All right. This is Apocalypse Radio. I'm your DJ Wags, taking you through the apocalypse because you're in it. You just don't know it yet. Welcome to the Alpha Omega Podcast Network. Today is the 21st day of the second month, and the year is 223. None of that's true, but they got their numbers. I'm going to take you over to this morning's news, this weekend, let's call it. And they're mocking. It's like, you ever see a cat when it's killing a mouse and they got it cornered and they just keep playing with it because it's fun? I think they're doing that to us, especially the USA. Let me show you why. They're just mocking this. This is like the USA is The Walking Dead, by the way. So stay tuned. This is just popping in my head, but all those movies of The Walking Dead, we keep thinking it's going to be the virus. It's you. Your country. Remember that song, American Pie? Remember that? In the 68 or whatever? They already knew. Like, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was what? Dry? Mississippi. Ohio's now poisoned. Like, go to the levee, you get gassed. See how that works? Go out west, there's no water. Remember that? No, you don't remember. Like, I'm just saying that might have been a true story. You think they're fucking telling you something? Anyways, let's get to the news, and you tell me what you think. Put it in the comments. I want to see more comments. Nobody's saying anything. You're all in shock. Stand by. All right, so we're over here this morning. I'm on my news feed. This is my main Facebook channel, like my old one. So now I just use it as a post board for all the news that I come across throughout the day when I check the interwebs. And then I post up here. And then I make funny comments. Sometimes smart ass comments. Sometimes whatever. Like, do you? It's my imagination. Like, but I'm going to tell you this one here. Like, I just posted here. America Last is still trending. That's a true story. It's trending right now live. It's been trending all weekend. And I go, wonder why, right? And it says the New World Order, ODOR, is just mocking us at this point. It's like a cat playing with mice, like I just told you. See, and then we got hashtag America Last. And you see these two freaking clowns, right? By the way, the guy on the left's wearing a mask. I got a video I'm doing right now showing you the alphabet, how easy it is. And they could put a mask on you now at like a Halloween store. You look just like whoever you want to look like. You're telling me, I want you guys to get your coffee, because you're telling me that we sent, for real, you got to hear this story. We sent the leader of the free world, or whatever you call this garbage, and then he went to Poland. Listen to this story. This is what they're telling you. Against military, DOD, against his own security, whatever you call those guys. It was like, all of them allegedly said, don't go, blah, blah, blah. It's too damn. You know why they didn't want? Because Russia and this asshole on the right, supposedly, these are all actors, by the way, like, whatever, like, you believe you. So he's going over there to see this clown to give us another. They filled the. In my imagination, I was picturing that big blue plane he flies on. Imagine how many. It's a 747. Imagine how many bars of gold you could have on that MFR. Right? I don't know how much weight they could hold, but I was picturing him delivering gold in this rock because he was really needed to get over there in the middle of a war, by the way. So that's my point. You're telling me you sent the leader, the robot, over to freaking UKR during the beginning, which already rolled out according to the Pope. By the way, if you follow my channel, you know this, but the Pope on July 31st, I believe it was. This is off my memory, but over on the Twitter side, he was in Poland doing a little doohickey ritual, whatever they do, and he says to the crowd, whatever you are, like you worshipers, he goes, by the way, starting tomorrow, which I believe was August 1st, I believe, like in my memory, like August 1st will be the official start of WW and that number trace, or a backwards E, like flip it like a mirror, you know what I mean? Take the letter E, the capital letter E with the 3 lines, and flip it, like, because the dark arts, everything's flipped. If you think I'm talking weird, it's because I still have algorithms I gotta deal with. Like, if you don't know what I'm saying, ask in the comments. Somebody will answer for you. Anyways, you're telling me he flies over, right? Anyways, against all the warnings. And you don't have to be a war doctor to say that's probably not a good idea to send you right into the Kiev, by the way, or whatever you call Kiev. I call it Kiev because I think of the chicken outside. That's how I think of pictures. So whenever I see all you with your stickers on with this garbage, I think he is like big breasted chicken, like when you're about to cook it. You look like that with the legs sticking out. Anyways, your cough's getting a little better, by the way. Now it's just once in a while. I still get that. You can't talk, though. And I did do the EMF, by the way. Shout out to the comment. I got a video coming on that. Like 130, I think, on the freaking thing. That's way off. That's like sitting under a power line. That's another story, but that's whatever. Like, anyways, back to this BS movie. Like, it's a letter C movie, but they don't even care. Like, they don't even try to make it look real. Like, this clown supposedly gets on a train in Poland and heads into Ukraine, right? Or whatever, however you get there by train. But he's on a train for 8 hours. So now you got, like, and a shout out to Dabu7, because I wouldn't have known this without his channel list. Like, he's the one who got the, like, I'm sure the info's out there, but I wouldn't have read this. Like, so shout out to his channel. He's the one who taught. Now I'm just repeating it. Like, you're telling me this asshole got on a train for 8 hours in the middle of a war? I played that board game called Risk. Now it's probably on computers. But, like, if you were going to move your king on a chess piece, would you just stick him right in the middle of the board and float around? It was almost like you're daring the cat to jump on their mouse. You know, we're like... And think about it, that's cat and mouse. You got to think of pictures. These assholes do everything in movies and pictures. That's why they love Hollywood. Like, because they could talk to you and you don't know they're talking to you. But there's assholes like me that can interpret it. Like, they give us these wizard skills or whatever you call this garbage. Whatever. Like, so, you're telling me this clown robot, whatever it is, it's not real, but whatever. Like, this is why you know this is all fake. In the real world, in a real war and all this garbage, you would not take your king of the chess game board piece and just stick him in the middle of the board. Like, on a train, no less, which, by the way, trains are in the news a lot lately because of the Ohio gassing, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Look up hashtag Ohio gassing if you want to see my reports. This is Apocalypse Radio. I'm your host, DJ Wags. I don't have any advertisers because it's the apocalypse. This would be the time we'd be doing a commercial break in the old world. This show is brought to you by World War III. Sorry. You got to make fun of this. This is like, because this is this is shit they wrote about. Look at the scene you're looking at right now. This is the picture they took and wanted you to see. See the gold and all that garbage? Gold, that means something. Like, and there's a little star up there. See this? Look, you gotta. I don't want to move the picture. At the very top of that triangle right here. Look, you gotta look. Like, they're talking to you. Like, you don't see pictures. See how that work? That's the sun. See. And see the pyramid? No, you don't, because you don't look. Anyways, let's get back to the movie. Like, I'm just staring. And then you even got the two pillars, like, bellowing out. Like, really? Hey, I gotta make sure these two clowns are in the picture. I got both actors or whatever, whoever's under that mask. That's so fake. It's so fake. And then there's a picture of him standing with blood. I don't know if it's modified. See, today you can't believe nothing no more, because I'm sure this is in some studio or some cell phone app like I could do now on my Snatch Chat I got. Like, my kids got me on Snatch Chat. Like, or whatever you call it. Like, it's the only reason you'd be using it. But then I'm like, no, it is fun. Like, I could talk to a couple friends. Like, Now you don't have to text anymore. You just send a quick blurb. So I kind of dig it, and it got me to talk quicker, like under a minute. So it is. I'm starting to obey the new beast, AI beast. You think no more than 60 seconds, or you get spanked. By the way, China's got it where now you have to spend all your money by the end of the month, or you lose it. See, use it or lose it. That's called central bank digital currency for you in the United States. Because once that's on, you're done. It's cooked. It's coming, by the way. It's already in the law books, so whatever. Like, anyways, you're telling me this clown gets on a train. Oh, I got company. I gotta stop talking. He gets on a train. Hang on one second. Hang on. You want chocolate? You doing a zombie? Look at this garbage. Yeah, you're funny. Anyways, he's on a train for 8 hours, wide open, and then you got all these people involved with those multiple people telling him not to go. If you got any spy doohickeys in there, see how that work? Like, nobody said nothing. Like, you could, and if they did, luckily they didn't, but I guess if this is real, but it's not. You're telling me that they would just take that risk, put this guy on a train in the middle of, like, backwoods or however you get through the mountain. I don't know how you get there. Like, I'm not a doctor of the ground over there. Like, and if you were gonna do oh, hang on, you want your phone? If you were gonna sabotage, hang on, I gotta get her a phone. Hang on. Where is it? See, now they got cough. See how that works? Like, if you were gonna like do any bad thing, like a train is real easy to do bad things with. Like remember the train robberies in the old days? Like they've been doing things on trains for a long time. Like, I just can't believe they tell us this garbage and people just believe it. Like, whatever, do you? Like, so then we get to back to the United States, and I'm recording. Hang on, here, play with this. I'm recording. It says JB makes a surprise visit to UKR live updates. See how that's important. But then you go over here, no plan just now. They just said this on the 20th. That was yesterday. No plans for the big man to go over to East Palestine or whatever you call it. And the White House, this is like just mocking us at this point. Now I gotta stop because now there's too many people here. I'll be back, so I don't know what I'm gonna say when I get back. Now I'm all off. I gotta do this earlier, like 4 in the morning. Oh, dark 30. You know what I'm gonna do, because I'll lose track of what I was saying. I'm gonna do another video. I gotta do one on the black swan. That'll lead into the next news story I'm about to talk about. More chemical gassing happening in Ohio. So stay tuned. This is Wags, your DJ during the apocalypse for Apocalypse Radio on the Alpha Omega Podcast Network. Stay tuned.